Hey, good morning. It's Tim O here. It's 8:26 Wednesday morning, July 8th, 2026. And it's good to be alive. It's good to have woken up this morning. I really was grateful for the rain yesterday. Um, my yard definitely needed it. And you know what? I needed it. I still got out. I still got to my job. Still went to a good meeting during the day, hung with some friends, had a couple of coffees, and then I got to come home, chill, listen to some music while the rain poured down. Didn't have to go out, didn't have to do anything, just have a little lunch, and that's some good stuff, man. And that's I like that about myself. I like being in the slow lane. I really do. I said that to a buddy of mine yesterday, and he was like, you? He's like, geez. He's like, don't get too much in the slow lane. But you know what? I like it. I know myself these days. And I don't like to be, you know, I don't like to go out there. Sometimes I just like, chilling with myself, and that was very hard for a long time. I had to be in the crowd. I had to be doing something. And really, when I look at it, I wasn't doing that much. I was hanging around, getting messed up, and it wasn't the most fun thing to do, but it was something that I grew accustomed to. So I just got used to it, But these days I kind of know what I like, and a lot of it is just chilling out, man. But I love to get out. I love to take walks, and but I like to just chill, man. And they say, you get to know yourself, and and I do. I know the things I like. I know the things I don't like. I know the things I'll tolerate. I know the things I won't. But things change for me every day. I may be doing the same routine, doing the job, going to the meeting, but there's always some kind of change going on, or meeting somebody new, or listening and hearing something. And even the walk sometimes, when we walk, you walk the same way to get to the meet and get down to Harvard Square, but there's something always changing. And I like that. I'm not looking, like, oh, everything's mundane, and it's like, because it's not. You can make it that way, but it's just not. And I'm sure today I'm going to have a good day. I really am. The sun's shining out there. We needed that rain, but the sun's shining out there, and it's a welcoming sight. Wind's not blowing around. It's what is it? 68 degrees right now. It's supposed to start warming up, but today it's fine. It's not ridiculously hot, and some days I feel really strong inside. And today I do. I woke up and I had a little restless night, but I feel good. I feel strong, and today I'm going to take the lead. I want to take the lead in my life. Other days I wake up and it just feels like I'm going with the flow, and that's all right too. I don't have to be a hero here. I don't have to always be holding the reins and leading everything. But today, I'm feeling in a good mood, and that's good, and what's going to make this day good is that I'm going to go there. I'm going to, I got to do a little changes in my schedule that Carol and I talked over, and I think it's going to be good for both of us. And I can get some more time in the gym, which I've been lacking, and I can feel it. So I really want to start to get back in it. And those little subtle changes, man, they can mean a great deal. And it's just really cool, to not make things so hard all the time. Sometimes sitting down with your significant other and just having a conversation, and you come to solutions. We can live in the problem all the time. This is a problem, that's a problem, but there's solutions, and there's solutions to just about anything, if not not everything. And you just got to kind of chill out and talk, because if you don't talk, then nobody knows what the hell you're thinking. They can think, I know what he's thinking, or I know what she's thinking, but really you don't, until they start talking to you. It was a really good conversation. I dug it, man. And it was, not everything has to be like some shattered glass, like catastrophe. It just doesn't. If you just sit down, maybe talk as adults, because that's what we are. We're adults. We're not kids anymore. Sometimes we have to bring things to the forefront in order for them to find a solution. And, that's a really cool thing, to be quite honest, when you think about it, and, so today I'm not going to be cowering away from, things that may come up or whatever. I'm going to try to take them on as good as I can, and everything's really working out pretty good, so I don't think that that's going to be a big thing in my life today. I don't want to hide from the world. I don't want to hide from my girl. I don't want to hide from my responsibilities. I want to step the hell up. I want to make a stand, and that's what I do, and being an adult, it's a great thing, but sometimes I still like to bring out that inner child in my music, or just sometimes in my thoughts. And if I just take a walk through nature or something like that, that inner child is still in me. And I'm not trying to like bury that, like that's some kind of a bad thing. It's just not, I'm trying to let that blossom. And that's been a really other thing in my recovery that has really helped me. I'm trying to like, oh, I gotta grow up, I gotta do this, and yeah, recovery makes you grow up and see a lot of things for what they really are. But that doesn't mean you have to lose that, that childlike charm about you. Well, that young vibe, forever young. My mother said that. She lived to 99 years old. She was like, Tim, don't be sitting there thinking about your age and that you're getting old. It'll kill you. It'll kill you before your friggin' time. Enjoy your life. And that's, I take that as words of wisdom. And, each day is a new surprise. And today I'm going to meet my buddy Jim, and I'm sure we're going to be talking about some stuff and having some laughs. And, there's always something new to talk about, because each day, in addiction and stuff like that, it's like the same old day. It's like Groundhog Day. You're not really doing nothing except hanging around. A lot of hanging around and wasting time. When you're in recovery, you're out there living. You're finding out what you dig, what you like, listening to others, taking it or not taking it. Because sometimes, that's why there's many meetings. If you go to one meeting and you don't feel the vibe, go to another one, or come back, because it might be just that night. And don't make it so complex. Don't make it so crazy on yourself. Just sometimes sit back, have a coffee or whatever the hell you drink, and just kind of listen. You don't have to talk. Sometimes it's better off not talking, just listening, So today, I know that I'm going to try my best to have a good day, and whatever comes rolling my way, I've gotten through it so many times. I'll get through it again. And I feel for those that are going through some tough times. But you know what? Hang in there. Feelings are just that. Thoughts are just that. And everything does pass if you give it time to, So today I'm just going to decide on giving it hell. I hope that you guys have a great day. And I hope that whatever you do, it becomes something special for you, even just for today, even if it's just for the moment, and then, that's really about it. But listen, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe, and I wish you all some blessings. Allow them blessings that are out there to happen for you. Sometimes we got to look for them. And they could be the littlest thing, or they could be gigantic. But give it your best today. You're worth it. Take care, all.